Any other teams, Case, that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I've got one more winner that is going to make maybe a quarter of our listening base very happy. That's the Ottawa Senators.
Yes.
Obviously, they've had a good offseason. You got to love the DeBrincat trade for 7 overall, 39 overall, and a third round in 2024. I thought that DeBrincat's price was going to be way more than that from what we were hearing about it. So I think that's a steal for a 40 goal scorer who is going to absolutely light it up in his top 6, especially when he's getting a good look with Timmy Stu and maybe Giroux. So I really love that. Again, that there's another one, Giroux. I said it. That's a great signing for them. That's that leadership role. That's that top 6 winger they're looking for, a hometown guy. I have to love it. And then they upgraded the goaltending on top of all this. Got rid of Matt Murray's contract and brought in Cam Talbot to instantly be better on goaltending. They did get rid of Philip Gustafson, who was kind of their young guy, but they've got another one in the making in Mads Sjogard. So I don't think that they're worried at all about getting rid of some youth in goaltending. And now they have kind of a 1A, 1B situation going on in Ottawa because their guy there, Forsberg.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say Forsberg.
Yeah.
He was pretty good for them last year. So I like their situation. And then they locked up Norris, their number 1C, for 8 years, $7.95 million. They're going to love that contract in a couple of years. I'm guaranteeing that. So their top 6 is what we said they needed to improve. And boy, did they ever. Now they have that one solidified line that every team needs that clicks really well together in Tkachuk, Norris, and Batherson. And then their second line in DeBrincat, Timmy Stu, and Claude Giroux. You gotta love that.
Yeah, their top 6 certainly improved. They've got fairly decent depth. You know, they lost Connor Brown, right? He go to Washington, right?
Yeah.
And so they aren't incredibly deep, but solidifying that top 6 for the foreseeable future, and then having guys come in on the back end that are going to be able to take a step, whether it's this year or in a couple years. You know, guys like Jake Sanderson and Jacob Bernard Docker, and those guys are the future. You know, maybe it's a Brandstrom or Lassie Thompson or whoever. You know, these guys are going to be up and coming, and this team is on the up and up. Like basically the bottom 4 teams in the Atlantic, they're all on the up and up, and I'm excited to see what they do this offseason. I wouldn't go as far as to say that they're a winner in my opinion, just because I thought Seattle's offseason was better, and another team who I'm going to mention here, I thought it was a bit better, but Ottawa's definitely up there, and they've improved a lot. I'll say this, though. I've seen a lot of comments already, whether it's on Instagram posts or like tweets that have found their way through the grapevine to me because I don't have Twitter. But Ottawa fans, I know you're excited. This is a good team now. Good top 6, okay? Just relax. Enjoy it. They're not supposed to be, they're cup contenders yet. They might not even be a playoff team, okay? They're good enough, and they're going to get better, but just relax, because I've seen some wild comments talking about the Sens having a top 5, top 6 in the NHL, and it's just not true yet. It's not true. You've got good players in the top 6, but, Timmy Stützle still needs to develop. I'd like to see him become, a point-per-game player. I think he's roughly about a 60-point guy now. He's going to get better. Josh Norris, like you said, you're going to love that contract in 2-3 years. He's going to be well worth the price. But right now, very good, but there's still a bit to be desired, and you can see that in these players. Even a guy like Tkachuk, he gets a ton of shots on goals. He plays with heart. He fights, he hits, etc. But, you could see that player in the future getting more points. So this is a PSA to Ottawa fans. Your team's good, and it's going to be in the future as well. Just relax for now. Just enjoy the ride. So I'll say that about the Sens.
You're in a tough division and an even tougher conference, so set your expectations.
Exactly.